Hey everyone, it's Chad Camp, your Alabama land agent. We have a rare find in St. Clair County, Alabama. Nearly 50 acres with mountain views. You wouldn't believe, very reminiscent of Mentone, Alabama, as well as the great Smokey Mountains in Tennessee. Stay tuned and enjoy the video. This 50 acres is located in St. Clair County on County Road 24, Springville, Alabama. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We're always posting videos of properties that helps other people find the property or other properties too. This property is a rare find in St. Clair County. You don't find a lot of properties like this on the brow or the bluff with great views in the distance. And this property is just above Crawford's Cove Road. Crawford's Cove Road, you can kind of see that there at the bottom. The elevation is about 1,300 feet up here, but be sure to stay to the end of the video. We're going to have footage of the metal building on the property, but I also want to show you what you can do with the property. There's a way that you could divide this property if you wanted to, but seller's selling it as one piece. But it's possible multiple families could have homesteads there. But again, you're 2.5 hours from Chattanooga, Tennessee, 3 hours from Nashville. You're 2.5 hours from Atlanta, Georgia. You're just 18 minutes from downtown Springville, 4.5 hours from Mobile, Alabama, an hour and a half from Huntsville, Alabama, and just moments away, only 45 minutes to Birmingham. So it's very convenient there. In St. Clair County. Just look at this view that you could have. Now, this is an elevated view with the drone, but you can have a view of that if you took out some trees down at the bottom. But you've got about an acre pond there, as you can see, and you can see the road frontage there and the metal building. And this is a level view on the property, and you can see the metal building, then the roads there in the distance. Now, this is a great opportunity and a good view of the property. As you can see the shade, and you can see where it's shaded on the right hand side. That's where it starts dropping, right behind the pond there. There's some water that comes overflow from the pond. It goes down in this valley, and you're going to see that in a minute. But this is another good on the ground view of the property. You saw the building there, and they're kind of panning towards this pond here. But again, this is about a 1 acre, and you could divide this into at least 2 to 3 nice size homestead properties. This was currently a tomato farm, and they use the pond for irrigation during the summer months. But it's just a really nice area. A lot of farms in the area. This is a kind of a cool feature here. You can navigate down to and see this. These are what I would call little bluff shelves, as you can see. If you're a geology fan, it's kind of neat how all that's just kind of compressed and stacked almost like somebody just did it by hand. But this is a good angle to really see how this property, you can kind of see the shaded with the sunset of the property and what's visible. It really gives a good outline of how the topography and how it rounds the brow here and everything, but it's really neat. Be sure to call me if you're interested in this property, because it could go somewhat quick if you're interested, because it's a rare find. These don't come available on the market. I've sold multiple of these properties with houses and without. But the topography, as you can see, you can tell, you can look in there and see that the elevation for this property is 1,300 feet. Down at the road, down below on Crawford Cove Road, the elevation is 720 feet. You can see the difference. It's very significant. And but there's a little valley through here, as you can see there, and this is the area I was talking about behind the pond where there's some water that flows. Now you got 920 feet along the road, and again, that's what I'm talking about. Is if you have friends looking for a property like this is an opportunity to actually go in here and buy this property. You can buy it together, and then divide it out how you want to do that. But I'm going to give you an idea of what that could look like. But this is about an acre pond here. Now, as you can tell, the area up around this pond is the area that you would farm or is presently farmed for tomatoes. Now we're going to measure this out to kind of give you an idea the difference, because it's about half and half. You've got about 25 acres, and we're going to see it's a little over 25 approximate acres that would be usable for home sites or to continue farming as it's being done now. But we're going to see the building towards the end of the video, so hang in there and you're going to see the footage of the building. But most importantly, you're going to see the idea how this property could laid out if you had multiple friends looking to go in and buy this property. Approximately about 25 acres right in this area would be usable to build a home and to farm, and the rest of this would be to hunt or navigate or hike, and it is navigable. It's easy to get down to. There's some shelves and you kind of make a fun day of it. But this is the water area coming down from the pond in this valley through here. Now again, this approximately 50 acres, tax record says it's like 48 acres, but when I draw it out it says it's 50, so it's somewhere between the 48 and the 50 acre mark. But multiple home sites, homesteads, a lot of opportunity to go in here and really make it your own place. It's just a really pretty area. There's other farms and tomato farms and cattle farms in the area, which makes it nice. These blue dots here are approximate location of home sites. You can see how this would lay out. This would be probably 16 acres, an 18 acre, and at the top probably another 16 acre right in there. That's one opportunity. That's one possibility there. Another possibility would just to do two places. So it would be probably about 24 acres to 24 acres, basically, just like this. And again, now the building is at the front near the road when you first come in, and it doesn't have insulation, as you can see, but this room is insulated. The guy that leases this to raise tomatoes uses this as most likely for tomatoes, or using it to store anything that would need to be insulated, because it is spray foamed, as you can tell. You know, if you're a survivalist, hey, this might be something you come in here and actually make it a house. But it's got a lot of opportunity. Be sure to give me a call. I appreciate you watching. Thanks again. Have a great day.